my fellow Darklings, and welcome to a very special episode of Creeps and Treats. I'm your hostess, Kimmy Chameleon. The busters over at TeeFury, they were wondering who they were going to call when they need to catch a spooky treat, and that's me. Inspired by this tea design by TrulyEpic called Strange Neighborhood, I will make something called slime cakes. Hi Frostbite, how are you? For this recipe you'll need to take 6 cream-filled sponge cakes and place them in the freezer for 30 minutes.
Please, no, please, no, please,
I've got 30 minutes to kill. Does anybody want to play Parcheesi? Hello, Steve. I've got about a half an hour to kill, and I was wondering if you wanted to play a game where we could test your psychic abilities.
I'm always up for a bit of fun, love.
Great. I'm going to go ahead and put on this electroconvulsive shock therapy apparatus right here on your skull. And I want you to guess what card I'm holding up.
What happens if I guess it incorrectly?
I shock you.
What happens if I guess it correctly?
I don't shock you.
Fair enough. Let's play.
Okay, Steve. I want you to use your ESP and tell me, what card am I holding up? Think about it. Think about it in your mind.
Could it be the 4 of clubs?
Nope. Okay, let's try this again. What card am I holding up?
Is it the Queen of Diamonds?
Wrong again. Okay, Steve, one last try. What card am I holding up?
Perhaps it could be the 8 of Hearts.
No. You want to pick up a whole 12-ounce bag of these green candy melts. Dump them into the bowl and melt them in 30-second intervals, stirring in between and getting it really rich and creamy. Once those green candy melts have melted down to a creamy consistency, you'll want to take one of these cake pops and insert them into each and every one of the cakes. And then you'll want to take that green mixture and nicely drizzle and coat and cover each and every cake. And then place it down on one of these cookie sheets lined in parchment paper. Once you've done that, you'll want to go ahead and get one of these edible color markers. Be sure to get out the red and color each and every eye. You can get these little candies, these little candy eyes, and place them on each and every cake. You know that I love eyes. I need to have eyes on everything. And then pop it back in the freezer for a few minutes to let it set up. While those cake pops are chilling in the freezer for a few minutes, get out red, yellow, and black candy melts and melt them in the microwave in 30-second intervals. Stir them up so they have a creamy consistency, because we're going to use these to paint the mouths. Now we get to paint on that mouth. Dip a toothpick in the black candy melts and paint a mouth. Then dip a toothpick in the yellow candy melts. Give them some teeth, some yucky, stinky teeth. Finally, take a toothpick and dip it in the red candy melts and give them a big old lacking tongue. Now it's time to have a little bit of fun. Take some of this green slime and slime it. Just go ahead and coat them in slime. And there you have it. Slime cakes. Thank you, my fellow Darklings, for joining me for this very special episode of Creeps and Treats. Be sure to follow TeeFury's gallery link where you can find TrulyEpic's strange neighborhood. And be sure to follow all the links for today's recipe. Thank you so much for joining me. Good night.